Finally, it is time. I actually got around to drawing Leona's Overblot foam. I finished Riddles around September last year, so it totally hasn't been almost 7 months or something. Okay, now to talk about the art. This was supposed to just be a bust-up drawing, but I for some reason love to give myself more work, so I drew them all. I like his Overblot design and was excited to draw it, but was worried that it would be difficult to do. What I thought I'll struggle the most with is that pasting below the neck, the one with all those golden teeth. I think they're teeth, right? Anyways, I was like, I don't want to draw that, it looks too hard. But you know what? It wasn't that bad. I thought I would be crying, but you know what made me actually want to cry? The bracelets. Like seriously, out of all the things, the bracelets were making me rip my hair out. Okay, as for the background, I didn't know exactly what I should do. I knew I wanted there to be some sort of sand looking element because that's his unique magic. That's supposed to be the glowing yellow thing in the front, by the way. I hope it looks like that. But yeah, I wasn't sure what else to do. For Riddle, I thought of a burning rose and red paint dripping down, but I'm not gonna lie, the paint kinda looks like blood. Anyways, I thought of those things as a representation of his feelings. I'm not going into detail about that because this is a Leona speed paint, but what I'm trying to get across is that I didn't know what to put to represent Leona's feelings. He's upset and angered on how he would never be king despite all his efforts, so I thought maybe to draw a crown, because crown, king, but when I think of crowns, I think of Vil, so I decided against that. I kept trying to think of something but couldn't, so I eventually went ahead and played part of the story where he overblots again, and even though after replaying it I still couldn't think of something to represent his emotions, something that did stand out to me was that there were these floating rocks that started to appear during the scene. I think it might be debris from him using his unique magic. So yeah, I decided to include that. Also, the sky tones is green color, so I decided to use greens for the background because the one I was using temporarily just blended too much with him and didn't make him stand out. I kept wanting to use yellows for some reason. And yeah, also when I watched the Savannah Claw trailer again, there were more greens than I thought, so I went with a green light source. Now the last thing I wanted to talk about for this art was him crying. The reason I wanted to draw all the Overblot boys in the first place was because I wanted to draw them in tears. From Riddle all the way to Malleus, they will all be crying. No exceptions, they all must look like they are in agony. So yeah, for Leona, I want him to look mad while he's crying. That's what I hope comes across at least, and the speed paint is now almost done. Next up will be Azul. Will it be soon or another 7 months from now? Who knows? So if you want to see my Twisted Wonderland Overblot series eventually finish, please consider following, that would make me happy. So yeah, I'll go now. Tell me what you think of the art. Bye bye!